is a bitch. And when it comes around times 10. So no more lonely nights, no longer do I have to cry. I am stronger now and I know that it will be alright. I know it's gonna feel like that. Everything that you done to me will come back. Can't believe that you hurt me that bad. I know it's gonna feel like that. Everything that you done to me will come back. Can't believe that you hurt me that bad.
Seconds, then watch the microphone get blown. It's the mischievous lyrical genius on the loose, and I pack the deuce us some act right juice. I'm in my own space and time. The elevation of my rhymes elevate.
Hey, welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at Doug@thedougstewartshow.com. Huge news coming up here on the show very, very soon. Stay tuned. I'm so excited to tell you all about this stuff that we got going on. So that's coming up here in a second. I didn't mention a couple of things. I just went back and saw that I had forgot to mention. Today is July 18th, 2017. Today is National Sour Candy Day. Not a fan of sour candy at all. I don't want my damn candy to be sour. I mean, something not right about that. Today is National Hamilton's Day. I don't know what that means. And also today is National Caviar Day. Never had caviar, no desire at all to eat caviar. I'll be damned if I'll eat caviar. And also I forgot to mention, man, that I saw or give you kind of like some quick thoughts of Power, episode 4 of Power, and episode 1 of Game of Thrones. So Power, man, is getting better and better each week. And, you know, they got to build a storyline. And I tell you what, man, that damn dude that plays Ghost, man, he's a good-ass actor. And the second thing that I took away from that last episode of Power, man, is, like, I just don't know how Carmelo does it. And I want to ask the fellas, man, if you don't know, and I'm not going to get into the details of the episode or whatever, man, but Lala got naked again. And I'm talking to the fellas here, man. I mean, clearly, she can get naked. I mean, she gets naked very well, actually. But I want to ask the fellas, man. You remember the comment that Kevin Garnett made about Lala and her Honey Nut Cheerios and all of that? You remember that? Like, if your wife came to you, maybe the first time I would understand is art and she's just doing a job. Maybe the one time I'll be like, all right, baby, go ahead. I don't like the shit, but go ahead. You can go ahead and do this nude scene. But you can't do nude scenes 2, 3, and 4 times. I don't know, man. And maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just country as hell or whatever. But I would feel some type of way. And they might be on the, oh no, from what I understand, they actually are going to try to work things out. Carmelo got caught out there, you know, sticking his hand in the cookie jar, and they were talking about breaking up. But I that really bothers me every time. Like, I'm watching this scene where her and Tommy are getting it on, man, and pull off her damn bra, and there they go, the little damn Hershey Kisses pop out. And I'm saying to myself, like, I'm feeling bad I'm cringing, like, thinking about Carmelo watching this damn scene. It's just too much. I'm just country as hell like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. And also, man, Game of Thrones, first episode, man, very first scene showed you how off the chain this year's season is going to be, man. From what I understand, this thing is garnering so many viewers. Like 16 million people watched the first episode of Game of Thrones the other night, man. When they first started their first year, they had like 3.3 average viewers that watched, and it's just grown. This is the 7th year. I keep telling y'all, man, if y'all sleeping on Game of Thrones, just give it a shot. There's a couple of TV shows that I have watched, in my life, man, where I really took a flyer. Like, it really didn't appear to be something that I would like, that I would normally like. Those two shows were Game of Thrones. Like, I never really thought I would get into, this, I guess, medieval period of time or whatever. And this thing also is a little bit fantasy as well. I never thought I'd get into it, man. This show is phenomenal. Like, I mean, it is phenomenal. Now, what I'm going to tell you this, you need to watch it if you never watched it before. If you're one of those people that kind of like, I'm not going to watch that. That don't look like some shit I want to see. You need to start from the beginning. Not only do you need to start from the beginning, and I found this to be the case with me, and maybe it's just me. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there like me. If you go back and watch Game of Thrones, you need to watch it at least 2 times. There are that many storylines, that many characters where I would guess most people won't totally digest / comprehend everything was going on in all of the storylines. When I went back and watched it for a second time, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, all right, that makes sense now. Oh, that's what that was all about. Like for me, I graduated not cum laude, but thank you, laude. Maybe it's just me, but I went back and watched it for a second time, man, and everything is just so crystal clear. You need to start from the beginning. Don't start watching it now because you will be ass lost. I mean, you won't have any clue about nothing. So much stuff has happened in 6 seasons of this damn TV show. Start back from episode 1, and after you're done watching, every season, go back and watch it again. So you're literally about 6 months away from being in this conversation that we're having right now. The other TV show that I never thought that I'd like, but turned out to be phenomenal, was The Walking Dead. Yeah, Walking Dead is phenomenal as well. Game of Thrones is crazy, man. I mean, absolutely crazy. Phenomenal TV show. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at Doug at thedougstewartshow.com from Team Broadcasting. If my wife did that, I'm damn sure would bet you that my side chick would not. Read between the lines. From Sydney Stoney Jackson, damn a Carmelo. From Grego, hey, she's sacrificing this season. Tasha got pregos, and Angela doesn't have anyone. That's true. I never thought about that. Little Kim from the Biggie Smalls movie. That's what I call her. I don't really know her real name. She fine, too. So she was pregnant during this season of Power. And Angela and Ghost are on the spritz, I guess you call it. From, who we got? One Chance says, La La fine as white wine. Praise his holy name. There's no denying that. Good Lord. From Jam from Snellville, did she show the juice box off? What? Now, come on, man. Ain't nobody going to show off no damn juice box like that in 2017. They don't do that anymore. You would think they'd be more liberal about that in 2017. But if you remember HBO in its early days, like you saw juice boxes and We Have Bush on a constant schedule. Remember all of those movies that came on HBO in like the early, mid-'80s? Yeah, they showed a lot more gratuitous nudity than they do today. Yeah, you'd see Bush, you'd see, as Jam put it, juice boxes. From local fella, good afternoon, y'all. Doug, Carmelo can't say jack. He got a stripper knocked up. Allegedly. But they still married. They trying to work it out. Damn it, if we going to work it out, man, let's act like we really married and we still doing things as married people would do them. From Miss J Twice, yeah, she's white and Lonzo looks just like her. Talking about Lonzo Ball's mother. Let's see, from Grego, not into whatever the type of show is Game of Thrones. And that's what I'm telling you, Grego, especially somebody like you. that's kind of like quirky, I would say, for lack of a better term. Grego, you would love Game of Thrones. I said the same thing. I'm promising you. Give it one season. Give it 6 episodes. Give it 6 episodes, not 1 episode. Give it 6 episodes, and I promise you're going to come back and be like, man, that's a good-ass show, Stu. I'm telling you. From Sidney Stoney Jackson, I don't usually like police crime shows, but I heard so many folks talking about it, The Wire I had to watch, and it was great. Proof. Yes. Proof. From Cool Cell. Cool Cell says, Doug, check out Snowfall on FX. It's The Wire 2.0. I talked about that yesterday. I'm up on Snowfall. And I think the background of Snowfall is it tells about the origin or the beginning of the crack epidemic in America. So very good show. I think they're on episode 3 maybe or episode 4. But I'm caught up to that. Very good TV show. From Sidney Stoney Jackson, Fell. You up on that Preacher 2. I like that show. I tried watching Preacher. Hated it. I gave it a shot, though. I think I watched 2 episodes. So Preacher is this show that kind of, it's a show about an actual comic book about a preacher that's like possessed by the devil or something like that, or maybe he's possessed or whatever, man, and he hangs out with like a vampire, and I don't even know what her origin is or what she is in that type of world or whatever. But it's I just didn't like it, and I know a lot of people probably will like it. And from what I understand, the comic book had a big following. I just couldn't do it. Like after the second episode and all of the shenanigans that went on that particular episode, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna be able to do it anymore. I tried though. I tried to watch Preacher, and I think it's on. It might be on FX. So, and you know what? Maybe I'm wrong about that. I was about to say I think it has. I think Quentin Tarantino has something to do with it. And maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. But you know what that show kind of reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of the movie Dusk Till Dawn. Remember that movie Dusk Till Dawn? Quentin Tarantino produced. He actually was in it as well. It's kind of that type of feel. Vampires and blood and a lot of blood. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. When we get back from the break, man, a little bit more basketball talk. We're going to talk about the Atlanta Falcons as well. And I got this big news to tell you about, man. I'm chomping at the bit. We got shows coming on today on WSME as well. I need to give them shots out and promote them a little bit. Been so excited about this news. Forgot to do that. But I will when I get back. Back in 3 minutes.
I need to say anymore, bet. Yup. Do I need to say anymore? Yup. Shake a leg and make this steady. Oh, the feeling that just hit me so. I will proceed to finesse this as if it was the baddest chick I ever talked to. Whoa, yeah, you know, even though my clothes smell like Joe. See, I'ma let you know I got a vision of gold. Yeah, me and this mic. More than love is lust with an